Hello everyone, welcome back. One of my subscribers asked me if I can show everybody how to put text or a picture on 3D stuff like a cube, sphere, 3D cube. So this is going to be broke down into individual small tutorials. I'll link them all together here though. So we'll start out with just a regular cube with a shape, 3D shape here. We'll change this to a cube. Just go to the inspector under shape and select cube. We'll add a merge and a camera. Use the camera to size it. Go to transform, select use target. And there we go. That's good for now. We'll put the merge in viewer 1. Let's demonstrate this. We'll make the shape a color. And then we'll select the merge and add a light. And you'll see it's in the center of the cube. This is not really what the tutorial is about, but I might as well explain this as I go. Let's add lighting and shadows. And you'll see there's no light in viewer 2 now. I always change the render type to hardware in 3D. Now we'll go back to the light. And you'll see the lights reflecting on the cube in viewer 2. I'm demonstrating this because when you use the fall off node, the light does not work. I'm going to use that in just a moment. And you'll see the color on the cube doesn't have no effect either. But your opacity and everything here does in the fall off node. Now to put text or a picture on here, it has to be upstream from the shape. We want material merge. And then we want texture transform. Right here. Now we can add text to this. On the regular cube, it's going to be the same all the way around on every side. On the 3D cube will be entirely different when we get to that one. And the light has no effect anymore. Once the fall off node is on, the light has no effect. And on the fall off, more effective when the opacity is turned all the way down. I can add the amount of transparency that you'd like. And I'll let you play around with that, but that's how you put that on. Now I'll show you with the picture. It's the same way. And again, it'll be on all 4 sides. If you want to make it transparent, you'll be able to see that. Okay, that's how you put it on a cube. And we'll move on to the next one. Okay, now we're going to do part 2. We're going to do a sphere this time. It's pretty much the same. Maybe a little different, but we'll go ahead and do it. Using a sphere, you can always want to bring the subdivisions all the way up, make it smooth. By the way, I have to use this on-screen keyboard because I'm paralyzed. I cannot use my hands and arms, so that's why it's up there. We'll add the fall off node again. Plug it into the shape. And material merge. And texture transform. You'll see with the sphere, it has a seam in it. All the 3D stuff has a seam. So when you rotate the text or a picture, it's going to hide on you. Like that. So you may have to position your shape accordingly. Seam's on the right hand side right now. So if you want something there, you have to reposition your shape. You may have to add a transform if it's too large like this. And you know all about the light and the fall off. So that should be good for that one. Like I say, it's pretty much the same as the first one. Maybe a little different. Now we'll go on to the next one. 3D cube. Okay, well, part 3. We'll do the cube 3D. We'll get all of our 3D set up here. Now in the cube, by default, it has colors on all sides except the back. You're pretty much going to want to make them all white right off the start. Go to materials. On the face, it'll say front. Just work your way right on through and make them all white. Sometimes you'll leave top and bottom black or whatever, depends on what you're doing, but we're going to make all these white today. Guess I should have rotated and showed you, in case you didn't know. And again, the back is already white. Let's start out with the text. Now, when you hook anything to the cube, you want to right click on the output of whatever you're going to connect to it, carry it over, and you'll see I'm going to let go above the cube and it'll give me options of whatever side I want to put it on. And you'll see all the options are there. We'll put it on the front. Change the colors so we can see it. Now in the cube, the 3D cube, you can put different things on all sides, unlike the regular cube. We'll bring a picture down. Again, right click on the output. Carry it over to the cube, let go. And we'll put it on the left side. Apparently missed a color. I did, that's why it's bleeding through. There we go. Now add a transparent picture on it. Same thing, right click on the output. And there you go. That's pretty much how you put text or a picture on 3D stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.